Looking to improve your offense? Look no further than MaddenTurf.com. My full Raiders offensive guide is now available with every setup that I run, from 4 of the most dominant offensive formations in the game, with in-depth video breakdowns for every play. Link will be down in the description. Make sure to use code ELITE for 10% off. YouTube, what is going on, guys? No, it's not your Madden Average. Your boy Madden Elite back with another video today. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. As always, today, guys, we are back with the 32 NFL team mini scheme series, where I'm taking every one of the 32 NFL team playbooks, trying to find the most unique mini scheme in that playbook, taking it into my head-to-head, and trying to win a game with it. It has been a few days since I made a video. I've been on the beta pretty heavy, just kind of testing stuff out. But today we got to hop back on this Madden 22. We got to try to finish up these playbooks before the new Madden comes out. So today we are on the Detroit Lions offensive playbook. In the Detroit Lions book, we're going to be going over the spread flex week. I believe it's in 2 books. I believe it's in the Giants book and in this book. But this book is the only one that has flanker dig and PA dagger. These plays, if I can move my face cam over here, you guys actually cannot see that. There we go. So flanker dig and PA dagger are pretty much the exact same plays, but they're flipped. So they're 2 of the plays that we're going to be mixing in quite a bit for our audibles. Real quick, we got flanker dig, double cross, inside cross, and PA dagger. We don't have a run in the audibles, obviously. With a formation like this, we're really just trying to dot. It does have an inside zone and it does have an RPO zone peak. Not really going to go over that too much. Now with the formation, there's no tight end, only a running back, so it's going to be vulnerable to some blitzes, some heavy blitzes. So hopefully we don't end up playing some heavy blitzer. Definitely gonna have to make some quick reads. But overall, it's a pretty solid formation in my opinion. We're gonna start off with this flanker dig right here. If you guys are brand new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn your notification bell on so you guys don't miss when I upload a new YouTube video. Right now, we're just gonna go up against cover 3, and the first thing I like to do right here is put RB on a flat route, just like this. I don't like that swing route that he's on, and we're just gonna be able to hike it stock just like this. We are gonna have a hot route master, obviously, so we're gonna hike it. And of course, you can see the underneath right here, or the in route. The in route's not that deep of an in route, which in a sense I kind of like, because if your opponent does use zone drops that are, you know, going a little too far back, 10 or something like that, that normally will guard this, but your opponent's not really going to have zone drops to be able to guard both this drag and that backside in route. So we're going to go ahead and hike this, and you can see you're able to lowball this over here. That's against a stock purple. You're going to be able to lowball it as well if somebody is using 5 for the purples and 30 for their flats if they're trying to double Mabel. So you're still able to throw that curl route. That's one thing I like about this formation a lot, is if you do play somebody that is trying to double Mabel and play a lot of coverage, you could throw in those curl routes. Those curl routes on either side, if we run this or if we audible to the PA dagger, you're going to have the curl route on the right side. You're able to lowball those curls against those 5-yard purples. And if, of course, if they use 10-yard purples, you're going to be able to throw the running back underneath. You're going to be able to throw your drags. Now, the other way that I like to set it up is going to be a bomb. We're going to motion over that streak over to the left. What we're going to do is we're going to put X on a post. We're going to put this flat over here. You can put them on an out route, in route, option route, whatever you guys got to put them on. If they're manning them up, go ahead and just put them on an out route. Or you can block them if you want a little bit more time. But all we're going to do is, my bad, we're going to keep this drag over here by this guy, and we're going to put a comeback route over here on the right side of the field. We're going to go ahead and hike it. You can have a high-low read on the right side if you do got to throw that. But you could see we're right there. We get absolutely shedded, but you could see X was wide open. We're able to throw that post. I'm going to run it one more time. We're going to set it up again. Hopefully we don't get screamed at this time. Again, we're going to put a comeback on this guy and X on a post. And we'll go ahead and put this guy on a flat. Why not? We'll go ahead and hike it. And hopefully we do get the time here. Hopefully we don't get super shedded. And of course we get super shedded again. All right, we're going to try it one more time. And if we don't get it, I mean, we don't get it. But you guys can see how open X was. Go ahead and hike it. And please don't get shedded right here. We get shedded. I'm gonna throw it early, and we still kind of get it off. But you guys can see how open X is over there. Obviously, we do have the other routes underneath that we can throw if we're getting screamed at. But I mean, I think this is a pretty good bomb right here. And of course, the next play that we're gonna go over is PA dagger, which is gonna complement that last play that we just went over. It's just going to be flipped to the other side. And the good thing about this is it's a play action play, so you're going to get better blocking, and that's definitely something that we need from a formation like this. So we'll go ahead and call this. And kind of the way that I like to set this play up, the main setup for this play is going to be putting B on a streak and triangle on this crosser. Now, since this is a play action play, we're going to be able to cancel the play action, and even if they're blitzing or whatever, you're going to get a better rollout. So you're going to be able to roll out here to the right. Obviously, you do have the drag underneath with the backside in route. We're going to go ahead and cancel the play action right there. We get better blocking, roll out to the right, and you're able to throw that. Obviously, Tom Brady's not going to be able to make these throws on the run. The dude's a slug too, so not going to get good on the run throws with him, but this is a really good route combo right here to mix in. We'll go ahead and run that again. We'll hike it. Obviously, you got the tight end underneath if your opponent's not playing any underneath zones, and you're gonna have that crosser. Pretty much you're trying to force your opponent to go use that crosser. You're gonna be able to throw it against just about any zone drop, and of course if their user's flying all the way back there, you're gonna be able to throw the drag. If your opponent has yellows at like 5, a cool thing about this in route is since the receiver is on the line of scrimmage, the in route from flanker dig and from PA dagger are the same in routes. It's just the one from flanker dig looks a little bit shorter just because he's backed up off the line of scrimmage. The other guy's on the line of scrimmage, so he's going to run a little bit deeper. So he's going to be able to get over those 5-yard yellows if your opponent is using those 5-yard yellows to play the in route. And of course, you can hit it on the break. If your opponent is playing like hard flats or something, just go ahead and pass lead it inside or low ball it. And now with this play, we can set up the bomb just like this. And I like to put B on either a comeback route and keep this drag, or we can put the tight end, that slot, on a corner route, and we can put B on a drag to try to pull their user down. And you can run it just like this. It's going to be a cover 3 bomb, cover 2 bomb, my bad. Right here you can see X is wide open right there on the right. He kind of stopped a little bit, threw it a little bit late, but you can see if you pass lead that to the right, you are going to be able to bomb cover 3. You're going to be able to bomb cover 2 and cover 4 as well. This is actually going to be able to bomb cover 4 pretty well. Now, another way we can set this up, if you do want to have a 5 route combo, we're going to put the running back on a flat route or an out route. Out route's just fine. But of course, if they're manning up the running back, you can put them on an out route and put the tight end over here on the right on a flat. We're going to hike it. And you can see if your opponent's using a stock purple, you can pass lead to this down and low ball it pretty much every single time against a stock purple and a 5-yard purple. If your opponent's using a 5-yard purple to try to double flat both sides, you can go ahead and throw that. Now, if your opponent's using something like 10-30, have their purples at 10, you are able to throw this flat route over here. As soon as that purple starts going up, you're able to throw this. And if your opponent has purples at 10, it'll run up a little quicker, so you're able to throw that flat route kind of late. Obviously, if your opponent's double mabling, double flatting, they're not going to be blitzing. They're not going to have the defenders to blitz if they're trying to do that. The other way that I like to set this play up is we're going to put Y on this flat route. We're going to put RB on this, and we're going to flat route the tight end. Of course, out of this, we're just trying to read the running back right away, trying to low ball it. And if your opponent's user flies down to the flat, that's when we're trying to hit the in route over top. That's probably not a route combo I'm going to be using a lot, but it's something cool to mix in. Just, you know how good the running back wheel routes are. We'll go ahead and hike it, and you can see the running back is still open right there. Even when it runs upfield against that yellow, the running back is still sort of open. You can still kind of pass lead it inside. We'll go ahead and run that again, but that's kind of flat. Now, Tom Brady's low passes are like extremely bad. So, I mean, right there, you get a decent low ball, but you are able to throw that a little bit late if you want to. Again, not a route combo we're going to be using a whole lot right there. Now, guys, the next play we're going to go over is double cross. We pretty much already have an out route over here, 10-yard out route. That's a perfect route to be able to hold that third on the right. All we're going to do here is just streak Y, and we're going to run this. We're going to be able to beat cover 2 and cover 3. We'll go ahead and hike it. Hopefully we don't get super shedded. The post was breaking open over there. Of course, we're going to keep getting super shedded, especially in practice mode. Let's go ahead and audible to that again. We're just going to streak Y. We're going to hike it, and you're going to see how easy it is to bomb cover 3 right here. We're going to pass lead this to the right. Noodle arm Tom Brady over here. Barely makes that throw, but you can see how easy it is to bomb cover 3 right there. And you are going to be able to bomb cover 2. It's going to be a lot more open when you try to bomb cover 2. And the cool thing about this one is you have the drag. You like the stock play is like already really good. The streak is just obviously pulling that middle third by the safety. But this RB route by the running back is really good as well. It's going to beat man pretty well. This is also a route that you can use down in the red zone. Let me go ahead and show you guys this play real quick in the red zone. This is going to be our money play pretty much in the red zone, or if we got to go for 2, we'll just go ahead and put the ball right here. Any play that really has the running back on this route is really good down in the red zone. What we're going to do here is we are going to put B on a smoke screen. We're going to put X on a smoke screen, and we are going to put both Y and A on crossers. We're going to run it just like this. Now I know the B smoke screen over there doesn't really make too much sense with RB kind of running into it, but we're really trying to hit the running back right away. So we just have the smoke screen over there on the right to pull any hard flat or any flat out to the sideline. So we're really trying to hit RB in the middle of the field, not really throwing it on the sideline. Or we're trying to hit A on the back of the end zone on the left. Not really trying to throw Y here because the cloud over there on the right side is not really going to get glitched once RB gets in that area. So again, we're really trying to hit RB right there, trying to lowball it, or we are trying to hit A as he runs through the back of the end zone to the sideline. Let me go and run that one more time. We're going to audible to that. And again, hopefully we don't get crazy shedded right here. Put these guys on flats. I'm going to hike it. You guys can see you're able to lowball this one right here. Had to make a quick read right here. So we'll throw it to the running back right there and we'll run it again. All right, we'll go ahead and run it again. Let's go ahead and set that up. And we'll go ahead and double team this guy this time, just so he doesn't get a crazy shed. And you can see if you do have time, you're able to throw A over here on the side. A little bit of a tighter throw right there. I threw it a little bit earlier than I should have, but you could see there's just nothing that guards that over there, really. Like, you're able to throw that pretty late against cover 2, cover 3. Against cover 2, you actually don't even have to wait till it gets all the way to the sideline. You can just throw it or highball it in the back of the end zone. So that's going to be our money red zone setup right there. Now, the final play that we're going to be going over is inside cross. This is going to be a really good bomb. So what we're going to do here is we're going to streak A. We can use the other post. We could put B on a hot route master post like this, and at that point it wouldn't really matter what play we come out in. But I kind of like this post. You'll kind of see what I mean right now. We're going to put Y on a corner route. We're going to smoke screen X, and we'll go ahead and run it just like this. We'll block the running back. You can see it kind of starts rounding and runs a little bit deeper than a normal post would. For some reason, he doesn't run that route like he should. I think the only time he ever takes a cut inside, up, and then back inside, kind of like an S post, is when he's manned up. If it's zone, he kind of just starts to round it, kind of like a deep crosser. Like that's kind of how he runs this route. That's why I like this over the other post. I'll go ahead and run it again and show you guys. Go ahead and hike it. Got to double team that dude on that side, and you can see he kind of just rounds his route off. Now, the other way that we can set this exact same play up, this particular setup is not going to work unless the running back is on the short side of the field. We'll go ahead and do that. We're going to put A on a streak. We're going to put RB on a wheel route, and we're going to put X on this out route. This wheel route over here on the left side by the running back is going to be able to bring down any third or deep half. And of course, the out route over here on the left is going to pull every zone, any flat zone your opponent has, to that sideline. So we'll go ahead and hike it, and we're going to lowball RB right here. You see you're able to lowball it pass lead inside. Even if it's manned up, you can still lowball it, but we'll go ahead and run it and try to throw the bomb right here. And you will see the running back route is able to hold that third. You can see you're able to throw that. The third freezes. The wheel routes just for some reason glitch out those thirds, and you're able to throw that bomb for an easy touchdown. This particular bomb does work against cover 4 as well, so there's a nice little cover 4 bomb right there. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the mini scheme, guys. Solid formation. This will be a pretty fun formation to run. Again, I hope we don't play a heavy blitzer. That's the one thing this formation is kind of weak against. Just got to make sure you're making a quick read and making the right read every time if you do play a blitzer. So if you guys are tired of typical bunch, trips tight end, escape artist, stuff like that, go and try this formation out. It's pretty unique. It's pretty fun in my opinion. Again, if you guys are brand new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn your notification bell on so you guys don't miss when I upload a new YouTube video. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. As always, stay safe. Peace.